this land today. We offer gratitude for the land itself, for those who have cared for it for generations, and the opportunity to study, learn, work, and be in community on this land. We acknowledge that our college's history is fundamentally tied to the history of colonization of the Yakima Valley. Finally, we respectfully acknowledge and honor past, present, and future Indigenous students and employees who have or will journey through Yakima Valley College. Please join us in a moment of silence in honor of Indigenous ancestors, their sacrifices, their legacy, and their impact. Thank you. It is now my honor to welcome to the stage Henry Strom, a citizen of the Confederated Tribes and Bands of the Yakima Nation and longtime Yakima Valley educator and school leader who recently retired as Assistant Superintendent in Washington State's Office of Native Education. On behalf of the Yakima Nation, Henry will offer an invocation for today's graduates.
Shach Klawit, Inknash Wanikshas Tahobi, Kush Yaptumtink, Henry Strom. In my language, I just greeted you and said, good evening, my name is Tahobi, and in English, my name is Henry Strom. As Tanya just shared, I'm recently retired from the Office of Native Education, and I want to give some immediate feedback to YVC on your land acknowledgement. I appreciate the intentionality, the clarity, and evidence that you're moving beyond a simple statement, but you're committed to the concepts behind a land acknowledgement. Thank you, President Rich, for asking me to be here tonight. Thank you to our board of directors, the faculty, to all of you. I'm told the count here tonight is about 5,000 people. Give yourselves a hand. And most importantly, to you graduates. Just before, as you were all entering, I was asking how many graduates are here this evening, and there's 500 to 600 of you present and 1,000 strong from Yakima Valley College. That is amazing. So thank you, I appreciate your dedication. As a former teacher, principal, assistant superintendent, and superintendent, I deeply embrace the importance of meeting the needs of each and every child. Then more recently, with my work at OSPI with our state, I had the pleasure of focusing on one specific group that comprises part of our greater body here in the state of Washington. That's our Native students. This evening, I was asked to make some remarks to our Native students here, and I think you will find that most of my remarks are pretty good for all students. So if you'll indulge me, I'm taking a little bit of a different approach for some very brief remarks. I was inspired by a daily inspiration calendar that I have on my desk, something that showed up a week or so ago. In many of these ceremonies, many people will come up before you and they'll have distinguished resumes, great bodies of research and work and accomplishments. But oftentimes you don't hear of their journey and the failures that they experience to get to the place that they arrived at. And so this evening I want to unpack a little bit of this. The quote that I saw that inspired me is, sometimes you have to get knocked down lower than you've ever been in order to stand back up taller than you ever were. As I reflected on my career, and more specifically in higher ed and college, somewhat embarrassed to say it took me 6 years to get a 4-year degree. I started off in business and then shifted to elementary education and graduated from Central Washington University. Upon graduation, I applied for many jobs in this valley, and I wasn't able to land a job. I ended up working for the Yakima Nation and their Tribal Head Start program, which was a blessing. The woman that hired me became one of my lifelong friends and a cultural mentor, and that's Patsy Whitefoot. I applied for many principal jobs, again in this valley, and didn't get them. But I landed in the right place. I landed with Mount Adams School District, where I was a teacher, a principal, assistant superintendent, and eventually superintendent. And then, as life does sometimes, puts opportunities in front of you that maybe are a little bit uncomfortable. I've lost jobs. I've lost jobs. I'm sharing that with you because it may happen to you. It's important as you enter those phases of your life that you are taking care of yourself, that you are taking care of yourself spiritually, your culture, knowing where you're from. Those are the things that help you get through hard times. Taking care of your mind, your mental health. Those are all things that help me navigate some of those tough opportunities. As life hands us wonderful blessings in disguise, a good friend of mine who's an elderly priest said, when one door closes, other doors open. Had I not lost my most recent job, I wouldn't have had the chance to sit before tribal councils and the Colville Reservation, the Yakima Reservation, the Lummi Reservation, sitting with full councils and being able to talk about the important needs of our Native children. Had I not lost my job, I wouldn't have been able to work for the state of Washington and join the cabinet, be the first Native American assistant superintendent at OSPI. Politics aside, had I not lost my job, I wouldn't have been able to sit at a round table with the leaders from the 29 federally recognized tribes, the 4 contiguous tribes, and our governor to talk about Native education. Had I not lost my job, I wouldn't have been able to be in a position to convene large gatherings with tribal leaders, superintendents who are well-intentioned but aren't sure about those first steps, to bring them together to help our Native children have a better experience. When I think about things that really make a difference in life, I think about words that my father, the late Ted Strom, offered to me. And as a young man, he told me that you make many important decisions. And the most important decision that you make is who you're going to spend your life with. That you find someone that brings out the best in you, and in turn, you bring out the best in them. And as I retire, my wife and I are at a point where we sold our home. We're moving up here to the Yakima area. And I feel like my wife saw something in me that I didn't see in myself, so I'm forever grateful for her. I know that you are here to celebrate you, so I'm going to stop my remarks there. I am so proud of you. I know that many of you will continue on to other higher ed institutions, to other degrees. And I think about the tremendous impact that you can make in this region, in this community, in this valley, with your knowledge, with your degrees. Please roll up your sleeves, give back to this community, this beautiful valley. Celebrate the diversity that many of you are wearing tonight on your caps and your adornment. Thank you so much. In our language, I say Kwathlanu, which is thank you. Have a wonderful evening. Thank you.
Great. Thank you, Henry, for being a part of today's ceremony and helping us celebrate our class of 2026. But before you exit the stage, we would like to express our deepest gratitude for not only your presence and words shared at this ceremony, but for the 30 years of commitment and service to the Yakima Nation, OSPI, and most importantly, to the students of our communities in the Yakima Valley and throughout Washington State. With a little help from our graduating Native and Indigenous students, we would like to present you with a gift, a blanket titled Legacy. For those unfamiliar with blanket ceremonies, this is a tradition within Indigenous communities, to show the utmost honor and respect for mentors, elders, and/or those who have made important contributions to the community. Henry Strom is that mentor and elder and is more than deserving of this recognition. The artist behind the blanket's design, Johnny J, Ote, Missouri, and Choctaw, said it best. We are the living embodiment of our ancestors, past, present, and future, and the legacies we carry and forge a reflection of who we are and who we can be. Henry, many of the students graduating tonight are a part of your legacy and dedication to educating young people. YVC echoes the words that other tribal elders have said of you. Your dedication, steady leadership, and commitment to education and community have helped shape opportunities for generations of students and families. Thank you for your service. Congratulations on your retirement, and many blessings to you and your family as you enter your next chapter. Thank you, Henry. Awesome. Okay. All right. Thank you very much. So it is now my pleasure to introduce some of our special guests who are with us today. Please hold your applause until the end. First on the platform, I would like to introduce the members of our boards of trustees. Ms. Laura Flores, Chair, Dr. Sarah Kate, Vice Chair, Mr. Patrick Baldoz, and Mr. David Morales, and Ms. Bertha Ortega. Representing our service district, including Yakima, Klickitat, and Kittitas counties, and the city of Yakima, Washington State Representative Deb Mangeras, Washington State Representative Gloria Mendoza, Yakima County Commissioner LaDon Lindy, and Yakima County Commissioner Amanda McKinney. And from our YVC Foundation Board, we have with us today President Mary Sundquist and Vice President Paul McDonald. Thank you all for joining us today. So tonight we are proud to award 1,106 degrees and certificates to 1,042 graduates. Members of our class of 2026 range in age from 15 to 66 with an average age of 25. 12 of today's graduates are veterans. 67 have earned one of our Bachelor of Applied Science degrees. And 274 are Running Start students who have earned both their high school diploma and their college degree. 287 students are graduating with honors or high honors. What an accomplishment. Class of 2026, this is your moment. Today marks the culmination of all your efforts, late night study sessions, early morning classes, moments of doubt and breakthroughs that reminded you why you chose this journey. You'll soon be crossing this stage thanks to your determination and resilience, and you should go forward with confidence in what you can achieve. Commencement is also a moment to recognize the people who have accompanied you on this journey. The mentors who guided you, the classmates who inspired you, the families and friends who cheered you on. I ask you to take a moment and join me as we thank them for believing in you. As you move forward, I encourage you to stay connected with Yakima Valley College and our community of faculty, staff, and thousands of alumni. Your experiences, your insights, and your successes strengthen our community and pave the way for those who will follow in your footsteps. You are forever part of this institution's story. Finally, I urge you to take everything you've learned here and put it to work. Our communities need problem solvers, advocates, creators, and leaders. Use your education to shape a future that uplifts your life and the lives of others. You have the power to make a better tomorrow. Congratulations, graduates. The world is ready for what you will do next. So next I have the honor of presenting our Distinguished Service Award. It is through the generosity and commitment of others that Yakima Valley College can accomplish extraordinary things. Each year, YVC selects an individual, family, or organization that has demonstrated an unwavering commitment to advancing the YVC mission. We are honored this year to present YVC's Distinguished Service Award to Yakima Valley Partners for Education. Formed in 2020, YVPE brings together K-12 schools, colleges, nonprofits, and other partners to remove barriers and create clearer pathways for students from cradle to career. Thanks to its collaborative approach, YVPE is opening more opportunity for students to achieve their potential, particularly those in underserved communities in the Lower Valley, such as Grandview, Mabton, Sunnyside, and Granger. YVPE's efforts have provided direct support to YVC students, including funding to strengthen our college's annual financial aid workshops and a pilot program that brings free bus service to our Grandview campus. It is a privilege to partner with an organization that shares YVC's commitment to access, equity, and opportunity. It is my pleasure to invite to the lectern Susie Diaz, Yakima Valley Partners for Education's Director of Collective Impact, to accept this year's Distinguished Service Award and to share a few remarks with us. Thank you, Susie.
Thank you. On behalf of Yakima Valley Partners for Education, it's an honor to receive this award. Our mission is to form systems, partnerships that mindfully allocate resources needed for communities to thrive. YVC is a partner who deeply understands that collaborating for improved student outcomes is a community practice. YVC helps increase college access opportunities for all students, inclusive of those in the Lower Valley and beyond. To the class of 2026, today is one day out of many in your lives that marks a new beginning. The past required from you a decision and effort to pursue your education. The future is yours to form, and I hope that it is filled with experiences that support you and your ability to share your talents, skills, and passions with others. Congratulations. Thank you.
Thank you, Susie. We truly, oh wait, the best part. She gets her award. So thank you, Susie. We truly appreciate the important work that Yakima Valley Partners for Education is doing on behalf of our community. It is now my pleasure to welcome Vice President for Student Services and Enrollment Management, Pedro Navarrete, to the podium to introduce this year's distinguished alumnus.
Yakima Valley College is proud of its many distinguished alumni. In 1982, the Distinguished Alumnus Award was established to recognize alumni whose professional achievements and efforts to strengthen communities are worthy of commendation. This year's Distinguished Alumnus Award recipient has dedicated her career to building opportunities for young people. Andrea Blodgett is an enrolled member of the Yakima Nation who graduated from White Swan High School and was a standout student athlete at YVC. After college, she taught at the Yakima Nation Tribal School, served as Youth Activities Manager for the Yakima Nation, and in 2023 helped launch the Boys and Girls Club of the Yakima Nation. As the club's CEO, she is helping build safe, culturally grounded spaces where young people can learn, explore, and discover their potential. Congratulations, Andrea. It is my pleasure to welcome you to the podium to accept your award and offer a message to the class of 2026.
M. Scott Peck declared, "In and through community lies the salvation of the world." We are conditioned by a world of immediate responses and instant gratification. It's easy for something like community that requires hard work, respect, understanding, and time to be forgotten. But it is through community that we thrive. The sense of community that I felt at YVC is why I chose to continue my academic and athletic path here more years ago than I care to admit. It was through the care and support of every part of my team around me that I was able to become an independent individual. Growing up on the smallest, most isolated part of the Yakima Nation reservation, you weren't given many opportunities to dream. There were constant reminders of what the community lacked all around. Like many young people, I was trying to find my purpose and discover the direction my life would go. In a place with so little, basketball was our beacon of hope, and it became a tool that I used to help navigate through the world. Basketball taught me some of life's most important lessons. It gave me structure, discipline, resiliency, and created a community that believed in me long before I fully believed in myself. More than anything, it gave me the confidence to realize that I could thrive anywhere I chose to go. YVC was more than just a college to me. It became another place where people invested in me, cared about my future, and reminded me that none of us succeed alone. As my life evolved, I found myself reflecting on the opportunities and support systems that shaped me growing up. I understand what existing without a safe space feels like and wanted to provide a positive outlet for those who hadn't found theirs yet. It became my goal to help create the kind of environment that helped shape my life, where youth could build confidence, create relationships, and discover their own potential. Success is rarely an individual accomplishment. Most of us are here today because somebody believed in us, invested in us, or refused to let us give up on ourselves. Receiving the Distinguished Alumnus Award is truly humbling. This valley is my home. The people here helped shape who I am. While community did not hand me success, it helped me learn how to use the tools that I already had. It became the blueprint that helped me build confidence, direction, and a future I was once not sure I was capable of. I want to thank Yakima Valley College for this incredible honor and for being part of my journey. Thank you to the professors, counselors, coaches, staff, teammates, and especially the athletic trainers who poured into me throughout my time here. Thank you to the Yakima Nation and my community for raising me and always reminding me where I come from. Thank you to the many organizations and leaders throughout this valley who invested in me and who continue to pour into our valley, or into our people and our youth. Most importantly, thank you to my family and friends. The way that you believe in me and stand beside me without doubt is what continually pushes me forward and keeps me from failing. I know it is because of you, I know that regardless of how many times I fall, I will always find a way to keep me moving forward. None of this happens alone, and I would not be standing here today without all of you. To the graduates here today, there will be moments in life where you feel uncertain, overwhelmed, or like you do not belong. I know those feelings well. I also know the power of staying connected to the people who help you grow. As you move into your next chapter, I hope you remember to continue building communities that uplift others the same way people once uplifted you. Sometimes all it takes is one person believing in you at the right moment to completely change your trajectory. Success is meaningful, but what matters most is how you use it to impact others, how you show up for people, how you give back, how you help create opportunities for the next generation. From a little girl with a basketball and a community of people who cared enough to invest in me, I now get the privilege of trying to do the same. Community can change your life, I know, because it transformed mine. Class of 2026, congratulations on this accomplishment. Use what you have learned and let it guide you towards being the difference that your community needs. Thank you.
Congratulations again. It is now my great honor to introduce our student speaker for graduation. Yolila Garcia has dedicated her life to healing. She trained and practiced as a physician in Venezuela for 3 decades before immigrating to the United States in 2023. Yolita enrolled in Yakima Valley College's medical assisting program later that year, drawn by the college's commitment to community-centered education. Since then, she has immersed herself in campus life, sharing her extensive medical background and global perspectives with classmates. Following graduation, she looks forward to supporting underserved and vulnerable populations within the Yakima Valley and using her skills to ensure all community members receive the compassionate care they deserve. It is with great pleasure that I welcome Yolita to the stage.
Honorable and distinguished members of the faculty and staff, to the proud parents, families, friends, and esteemed members of Yakima Valley community, and most importantly, to the extraordinary history maker of the class of the 2026. With joy in our hearts, welcome to Yakima Valley College 97th Commencement Ceremony. It is truly a privilege to stand before you today. I also have the honor of being in the presence of exceptional individuals whose leadership, support, and collaboration are essential to our community. Your commitment is the foundation upon which the students build our dreams. Today's ceremony could be described in just a few words: many stories, one journey, and one victory. Each of us arrived at this moment through a different path. Some cross borders, languages, and cultures to be here today. Despite our different stories, we all share the same journey, one filled with determination, sacrifice, and hope. Today, we gather not only to celebrate the end of a milestone, but also the beginning of a new one. We gather to recognize the courage it takes to cross the bridge into the unknown. And above all, to thank God for His mercy and guidance throughout this journey. Although each of us, we live here with a different name and title on our certificate, we will share something powerful, a common story. Graduation is not simply about earning credit. It's about the person we become while earning them. There were moments when role felt wrong, when exhaustion spoke louder than motivation, and when some of us wondered if we should change direction. But today, as we sit here together with pride in our hearts, and we can say something with certainty, we stay the course. Whether you are here as a traditional 18-year-old student a returning veteran, part of our vibrant LGBTQ+ community, a third-generation college student, or running star student, today we are united by the same DNA: perseverance, courage, and determination. Yakima Valley College has played a role in our life that goes far beyond academic. This institution is more than a college. It is an engine of opportunity. It transforms potential into possibility, and it strengthens families, careers, and our entire community. We believe that raising our educational standard is the key to elevating the quality of life of everyone in our community. Here at Yakima Valley College, it's about more than just getting a degree. It's about fueling the dreams that secure the future of our valley. Our educational impact knows no bounds, resonating with strength in every corner of our region, from Yakima to Grandview. We are a diverse community. We are parents who study while our children slept. We are people who came home after long days of work only to open our book and continue learning. We are professionals breaking barriers, and we are adults who decide that it's never too late for a new beginning, just like me. Yakima Valley College is the place where our difference becomes our greatest advantage. To my fellow graduates, if you ever doubted yourself, is exhaustion almost defeated you, I ask you to take a moment. Look around you. Look at where you are. Who is beside you? Look at the people who love you. They are here. They are here. The hands applauding today are the same ones that lit up in our hardest moment. Today, together, we can finally say we did it. Remember, never let your origin define the limits of your destiny. To our families, teachers, and friends, thank you. Your unwavering belief in us was the fuel for our success. Today, pride and nostalgia fill this room, saying us in these cap and gowns. Everyone knows we finally made it. Today, we are winners. We are no longer the same people who first walked through those doors. We are the living proof that when passion meets discipline, no obstacle is too high. This is not our ending. It's our beautiful, hard-earned beginning. If we could reach this moment together, believe me, there is nothing we cannot achieve. The future doesn't just wait for us. It belongs to us. Never lose sight of your dreams. Congratulations, Class 2026.
Thank you, your inspiring words to the graduates. Now we turn to the most important part of tonight's ceremony. Will the class of 2026 at Yakima Valley College please stand? The students before you have met all the requirements for their degrees and certificates. We are immensely proud of their accomplishments and we look forward to following their educational and professional journeys as they leave here this evening. Chairperson Flores, it is my honor and my privilege to present the class of 2026.
Members of the graduating class of Yakima Valley College for 2026, by the authority vested in the Board of Trustees of Yakima Valley College, by the laws of the state of Washington, and with the understanding that each of you have completed all the requirements for your respective programs as set forth by the faculty, I hereby confer on each of you the appropriate degree or certificate with all rights and privileges pertaining thereto. Please be seated until you are directed to come to the platform to receive your degrees.
Emilce Raquel Osorio, Bachelor of Applied Science in Agriculture Science.
Naomi Sarai Paredes Lubano, Honors, Bachelor of Applied Science in Agricultural Sciences.
Grace Douglas, Bachelor of Applied Science in Agriculture Science.
Bridget Brown, Bachelor of Applied Science in Agricultural Sciences.
Dennis Gomez, Bachelor of Applied Science in Agriculture Science.
Jonathan Jesse Mitchum, Bachelor of Applied Science in Agricultural Sciences.
Franuti Berchulo, Bachelor of Applied Science in Business Management.
Mayomaichi Dries, Bachelor of Applied Science in Business Management.
Matthew Lovers, Bachelor of Applied Science in Business Management.
Jesus Mendoza, Honors, Bachelor of Applied Science in Business Management.
Jose Brown, Honors, Bachelor of Applied Science in Business Management.
Benjamin Geffrey, Honors, Bachelor of Applied Science in Business Management.
Mallory Morales, Honors, Bachelor of Applied Science in Business Management.
Melina Rodriguez, High Honors, Bachelor of Applied Science in Business Management.
Kendra Sujei Cerda, Honors, Bachelor of Applied Science in Business Management.
Alyssa Cornejo, Bachelor of Applied Science in Business Management.
Diana Farias Ojeda, Honors, Bachelor of Applied Science in Business Management.
Yamilet Zabalza, Bachelor of Applied Science in Business Management, Honors.
Anayeli Herrera Barón, Bachelor of Applied Science in Business Management.
Alejandra Muñoz, Bachelor of Applied Science in Business Management.
Naomi Blanca Valencia, Bachelor of Applied Science in Business Management.
Yadira Chavez Gonzalez, Honors, Bachelor of Applied Science in Business Management.
Oakleberry, Bachelor of Applied Science in Teaching Education.
Areli Mendoza, High Honors, Bachelor of Applied Science in Teacher Education.
Alyssa Michaud, Bachelor of Applied Science in Teaching Education.
Summer Hernandez, Honors, Bachelor of Applied Science in Teacher Education.
Angelita Madrigal, Honors, Bachelor of Applied Science in Teaching Education.
Leslie Giselle Zamora, Honors, Bachelor of Applied Science in Teacher Education.
Javier Lino Tapuy, Calabucha, high honors, Bachelor of Applied Science in Teaching Education.
Jonathan Michael Bennett, high honors, Bachelor of Applied Science in Teacher Education.
Daisy Fuentes, Bachelor of Applied Science in Teaching Education.
Sonia Mendez, Bachelor of Applied Science in Teacher Education.
Azucena Guizar Gaitan, Bachelor of Education in Teaching Education.
Ariana Aguilar, high honors, Bachelor of Applied Science in Teacher Education.
Abigail Lynn Kaldenberg, high honors, Bachelor of Applied Science in Teacher Education.
Gracie Miller, honors, Bachelor of Applied Science in Teacher Education.
Eliana Hawkins, Bachelor of Applied Science in Teacher Education.
Kimberly Perez Maldonado, honors, Bachelor of Applied Science in Teacher Education.
Daisy Romo, honors, Bachelor of Applied Science in Teacher Education.
Ian Matthew Chavers, honors, Bachelor of Applied Science in Teacher Education.
Rochelle Haberman, honors, Bachelor of Applied Science in Dental Hygiene.
Jamilet Cortez, honors, Bachelor of Applied Science in Dental Hygiene.
Sabrina Jean Morales Kemp, honors, Bachelor of Applied Science in Dental Hygiene.
Olivia Miranda Clements, Bachelor of Applied Science in Dental Hygiene, high honors.
Shelby Alexandra Endings, high honors, Bachelor of Applied Science in Dental Hygiene.
Lorena Ortega, Bachelor of Applied Science in Dental Hygiene.
Marcos Eli Garcia, honors, Bachelor of Applied Science in Dental Hygiene.
Samuel Donnelly, honors, Bachelor of Applied Science in IT Network System Administration.
Miguel Angel Garcia Mendoza, honors, Bachelor of Applied Science in IT Network System Administration.
Salvador Roman, honors, Bachelor of Applied Science in IT Networking System Administration.
Edgar Delgado, high honors, Bachelor of Applied Science in IT Networking System Administration.
Raul Cárdenas III, Bachelor of Applied Science, IT Networking System Administration.
Rogelio Pulido, Bachelor of Applied Science in Agricultural Science.
Omar Hidalgo Garcia, high honors, Associate in Arts.
Luis Campuzano, honors, Associates in Arts.
Anaí Gutierrez, Associate in Arts.
Noelia Araceli Gutierrez, honors, Associate in Arts.
Isaí Luján Ramírez, Associate in Science Track 2.
Devante Martinez, Associates in Science.
Sepen Martinez, Associate in Arts.
Jesus Ochoa, Associates in Arts, DTA Science.
Leslie Ann Sanchez, honors, Associate in Arts.
Kiara Samantha Sanchez, Associates in Arts and Certificate of Spanish Medical Interpreting.
Kayla Kesley Sanchez, Associate in Arts.
Olga Noemi Sanchez, Associate in Arts.
Juan Carlos Barranco Jr., high honors, Associate in Arts.
Alexander Medina, Associates in Arts.
Madison Marie Kenyon, Associate in Arts.
Deani Billy, Associates in Applied Science, Transfer in Early Childhood Education.
Tanera April Andy, Associate of Applied Science in Early Childhood Education.
Mia Hermosa Ayala, honors, Associates in Arts.
Claudia Chavarria, honors, PTK, Associate of Applied Science in Substance Use Disorder.
Kayla Handels, honors, Associates of Arts.
Sally Sanchez, Associates in General Studies.
Angel Rose Soler, Associates of Applied Science, Transfer in Early Childhood, PTL de Capa.
Sherilyn Carmack, Associate in Arts, PTK Honors, Associate in Arts.
Jesse Dixon Eilers, Associate of Appliance Science in Surgical Tech.
Judith Gonzalez, Associate of Applied Science and Surgical Technology.
Peyton Foster, Honors, Associate of Appliance Science in Surgical Technology.
Caitlin Alejandro, Associate of Applied Science and Surgical Technology, High Honors.
Soraya Valencia Santos, Associate of Appliance Science in Surgical Technology.
Nayeli Lisette Martinez, Associate of Applied Science and Surgical Technology.
Andrea Velala, Honors, Associate of Appliance Science in Surgical Technology.
Juan Munguia Olvera, Honors, Associate of Applied Science and Surgical Technology.
Valerie Myers, Associate of Appliance Science and Surgical Technology.
Dulce Candelaria Quintana Puente, Honors, Associate of Applied Science and Radiologic Sciences.
Yvette Ramos, Honors, Associate of Appliance Science and Radiologic Sciences.
Natalie Renee Baker, High Honors, Associate of Applied Science and Radiologic Sciences.
Elizabeth Gallardo Moran, Honors, Associate of Appliance Science and Radiologic Sciences.
Mónica Rojas Soto, Honors, Associate of Applied Science and Radiologic Sciences.
Gia Smith, Honors, Associate of Appliance Science and Radiologic Sciences.
Abby Arroyo, High Honors, Associate of Applied Science and Radiologic Sciences.
Madison McKinder, High Honors, Associate of Appliance Science and Radiologic Sciences.
Eva Osbeck, High Honors, Associate of Applied Science and Radiologic Sciences.
Rosalia Herrera Morales, High Honors, Associate of Appliance Science and Radiologic Sciences.
Ernesto Parra, Honors, Associate of Applied Science and Radiologic Sciences.
Ivan Alonso Castillo, Associates in Arts.
Susana Barragan, Associate in Business.
Ramona Herrera, Honors, Associates of Appliance Science and Early Childhood Education.
Shania Erme, Associate of Applied Science and Substance Use Disorder.
Maria Ramirez, Honors, Associates in Arts.
Ashanti Palacio, Associate in Arts.
Alba Aguilar, Associates of Appliance Science in Early Childhood Education.
Adriana Alia Chavez, Associate in Arts.
Bianca Chavez Sanchez, Honors, Associates of Arts.
Alexia Lisbeth Navarro Ceja, Associate in Arts, Honors.
Lisbeth Jimenez, Associate of Arts.
Maria Partida, Associate in Arts.
Hannah Simon, Associate in Nursing.
Daisy Soto Ruiz, Associate in Nursing.
Taylor Adamson, Associate in Nursing.
Alejandra Figueroa, Associate in Nursing.
Katrina Swinder, Associate in Nursing.
Latasha Jeffrey, Associate in Nursing.
Irma Maria Avalos, Associate in Nursing.
Jessica Renee Spalding, Associate in Nursing.
Mario Jesus Rivera, Associate in Nursing.
Angela Victoria Montes, Associate in Arts.
Selena Elise Carlson, Associate of Appliance Science and Veterinary Technology.
Jessica Lara, Associate of Applied Science and Veterinary Technology.
Daniel Perez Velasco, Associate in Arts.
Alessandra Spindola Cuevas, Associate in Arts.
Tayani Huereca, Associate in Arts.
Sheridan Elizabeth Soria, Honors, Associate of Applied Science and Pharmacy Technician.
Valentina Montes, Certificate in Pharmacy Technician.
Melissa Bravo, Associate in Arts.
Roger Aguirre, Associate in Arts.
Priscila Amaro, Associate in Arts.
Rita Lindy High Honors, Associate in Appliance Science, Substance Use Disorder.
Joshua Amen, Honors, PTK, Associate of Applied Science in Land Survey and Construction Design Technology. Associate of Applied Science in Civil Engineering.
Allison Charlene Mairo Scahan, Honors, Associate in Appliance Science in Substance Use Disorder.
Julissa Lopez, Associate of Applied Science in Substance Use Disorder.
Alina Rodriguez, Honor, Associate in Arts.
Kira Hurley, Associate in Arts.
JD Lopez Mendoza, Associate in Arts.
Adeline Montiel, Associate in Arts.
Yadira Guadalupe Vidrios, Associate in Arts.
Heidi Monique Puentes, Associate in Nursing.
Maya Alicia Loya, Associate in Nursing.
Elizabeth Espinosa, Associate in Nursing.
Karen Cruz, Associate in Nursing.
Ilse Karina Mendoza, Associate in Nursing.
Dua Syed, Associate in Nursing.
Ariana Pedrosa, Associate in Nursing.
Tiffany Nicole Rodarte, Associate of Appliance Science and Substance Use Disorder.
Carly Hine, Associate in Applied Science, Substance Use Disorder.
Barbara Balsita, Associate of Appliance Science and Substance Use Disorder.
Veronica Castaneda, Honors, Certificate in Substance Use Disorder.
Marquez Dewan Ortiz, Associate of Appliance Science and Substance Use Disorder.
Alejandro Rios, Associate of Applied Science in Substance Use Disorder.
Chase Stephen Craig, Honors, Associate of Appliance Science and Substance Use Disorder.
Benjamin Luke Burnside, Honors, PTK, Associate of Applied Science in Substance Use Disorder.
Kennedy Hall, Honors, Associate in Arts.
Ryan Smith, Associate in Arts.
Aliha Cramrine, Associate in Arts.
Maria Frias Ontiveros, Associate in Arts.
Jocelyn Flores, Associate of Appliance Science and Criminal Justice.
Nevea Angelica Lopez, Honors, Associate in Arts.
Liliana Marie Manso, High Honors, Associate of Appliance Science and Business Technology, PTK.
Yoli Vela, Associate in Arts.
Oscar Valentines, Associate in Arts, Spanish English Interpreter.
Nicolás Robles Lomelí, Associate in Arts.
Noel Garavito, Associate in Arts. In nursing?
Jaslyn Madrigal, Honors, Associate in Nursing.
Aurora Nova Alvarado, Associate in Business.
Joana Bravo Suarez, Associate in Arts.
Esmeralda Ramos, Associate in Arts.
Alexa Dahl, Honors, Associate in Arts.
Killian McGuire, Associate in Arts.
Taryn Janine Clemenson, Honors, Associate in Arts.
Yahaira Delgado, Associate in Arts.
Denise Hernandez Arambula, Honors, Associate in Arts.
Yaritzi Garcia, Associate in Arts.
Carissa Gonzalez, Associate in Arts.
Pascual Mariscal Jr., Associate in Arts.
Alondra Samantha Verduzco Garcia, Associate of Applied Science in Accounting.
Giovanni Esteban Munguia, Honors, Associate in Business.
Finn Lindgren Nate Swan, Associate in Arts, Honors.
Josefina Ramirez, Associate in Arts.
Natalie Sanchez, Honors, Associate in Arts.
Valeria Alvarado, Associate in Arts.
Jane Louise Weaver, High Honors, Associate in Arts.
Sheila Valencia, Honors, Associate in Arts.
Yvette Estrada, Associate in Arts.
Jasmine Vigil Lopez, Associate in Arts.
Kira Tegan Schinneberger, Honors, Associate in Arts.
Kaylee Maciel, Honors, Associate in Arts.
Morelia América Bajonero Martínez, Honors, Associate in Arts.
Emily Macias, Honors, Associate in Arts.
María de la Luz Bermúdez, Associate in Arts.
Guadalupe Bermúdez Vaca, Honors, Associate in Arts.
Flor Elizabeth Solís, High Honors, Associate in Arts.
Citlali Jimenez, Associate of Appliance Science and Medical Assisting.
Itzandra Payan Jimenez, Associate in Arts.
Olivia Benz, Associate of Arts.
Julian Estrada, Associate in Arts.
Emily Catherine Gallardo, Honors, Associate in Arts.
Giselle Gutierrez, Honors, Associate in Arts.
Elias Mejia, Associate in Arts.
Enrique Macías, Associate in Arts.
Kelsey Denise Madrigal Cisneros, Associate in Arts.
Catherine Chavez Vera, Honors, Associate in Arts.
Elizabeth Villalobos, Associate in Arts.
Trinity Renee Heron, High Honors, Associate in Arts.
Isaac Ramos, Associate in Science Track 2.
Lily Briones, Honors, Associate in Arts.
Janaya Rodriguez, Associate in Arts.
Zayana Hernandez, Associate in Arts.
Rosaline Sanchez Treviño, Associate in Arts.
Malia Ann Mendoza, Honors, Associate in Arts.
Noelia Escareño, Honors, Associate in Arts.
Giovanni Ramos Silvas, Associate in Arts.
Ashley Madrigal, Associate in Arts.
Danica Torres, High Honors, Associate in Arts.
Jose Rolando Ayala, Associate in Arts.
Isabella Carpenter, Honors, Associate in Arts.
Brianna Morales Cook, Honors, Associate in Arts.
Areli Garcia Alcantar, Associate in Business.
Melissa Espinosa, Honors, Associate of Arts.
Dominic Isaiah Herrera, Honors, Associate in Arts.
Edward Buenrostro, Associate in Arts.
Oscar Espinosa Ortega, Honors, Associate in Arts.
Pedro Madera Nava, Associate in Arts.
Abraham Gomez, Associate in Arts.
Brent Reinhardt, Honors, Associate of Appliance Science and Business Management.
Daryl James Farnworth, Associate in Arts.
Julian Morales, Associate of Appliance Science and Vineyard and Winery Technology.
Rihanna Yanez Piñas, Associate in Arts.
Natalia Machado, High Honors, Associate in Arts.
Alessandra Gonzalez, Associate in Arts.
Jacqueline Aguirre Salas, Honors, Associate in Arts.
Mia Orozco Dominguez, Associate in Arts.
Eileen Nayeli Garcia Ortiz, Honors, Associate in Arts.
Eileen Angela Fullerton, Associate in Arts.
Rosa Isela Rosas Ochoa, High Honors, Associate of Appliance Science Transfer and Early Childhood Education.
Brianna Jimenez Duarte, Associate in Arts.
Crystal Amaro, Associate in Arts.
Whitney Lorraine Radke, Honors, Associate in Business.
Annabelle Gamage, High Honors, Associate in Arts.
Sean Michael Milk, Associate in Arts.
Gianna Wheeler, Associates in Arts.
Catherine Michelson, High Honors, Associate in Arts.
Phoebe Castile, Associates of Arts, DTA.
Calista Lori Silva, High Honors, Associate in Arts.
Lorraine Middles, High Honors, Associate in Arts.
Briseida Chavez, High Honors, Associate in Arts.
Melin Isabela Trujillo, Honors, Associate of Arts.
Marilyn Morena, High Honors, Associate in Arts.
Marely Moreno Flores, High Honors, Associate in Science, Track 2.
Angelique Sarah Sharp, Honors, Associate in Arts.
Ángel Trejo Fonseca, Associates in Arts.
Angela Oropesa, Associate of Applied Science, Transfer in Criminal Justice.
Araceli Villa Romero, Associate in Arts.
Olivia Luciana Diaz, Associate in Arts.
Sabrina Daniela Diaz, Honors, Associate in Arts.
Ana Rodriguez, Honors, Associate in Arts.
Rubén Pérez Carmona, High Honors, Associate in Arts.
Logan Balch, Honors, Associate in Arts.
William Seibert, Associate in Arts.
Elijah Musino Echaniz, Associate in Arts.
Jocelyn Sosa, High Honors, Associate in Arts.
Sara Suarez, Associate in Arts.
Ana Teresa Arzate Cortez, Honors, Associate of Applied Science and Criminal Justice.
Dylan Onlin Emerson, High Honors, Associate in Arts.
Shireen Mansan, High Honors, Associate in Science, Track 1.
Katie Duong, High Honors, PTK, Associate in Arts.
Lilian Ligu, Associate in Science.
Beatriz Adela Ramirez Muñoz, Associate in General Studies.
Héctor Montejano, Associate in Business.
Alexis Garcia, Associate in Arts.
Spencer Passers, Associate in Arts.
Elias Agustin Escobar, Associate in Arts.
Levi Martinez, High Honors, Associate in Arts.
Andrew Emmanuel Cárdenas, Honors, Associate in Arts.
Angik Bahambra, Certificate in Medical Assisting.
Clarissa Flora Schrock, Associate in Arts.
Emma Marie Riley Johnson, Honors, Associate in Arts.
Abigail Rose Zeller, Associate in Arts.
Casey Delosier, Associate in Business.
Humberto Bracamontes, Associate of Applied Science and Information Technology.
Charlemagne Maha, Associate in Arts.
Andrea Flores, Honors, Associate in Arts.
Crystal Farias, High Honors, Associate in Arts.
Arisa Monique Rodriguez, High Honors, Associate in Arts.
Christina Cattrall, High Honors, Associate of Applied Science and Information Technology Networking Administration.
Sarah Bartley, Associate in Arts.
Lilian Fontana, High Honors, Associate in Arts.
Lupita Elizabeth Banda Caso, Associate in Arts.
Brigida Alcaide, Associate in Arts.
Emily Aguilar, Associate in Arts.
Gabriela Valenzuela, Associate in Arts.
Liliana Godínez, High Honors, Associate in Arts.
Leonardo Medina Lopez, Associate in Arts.
Michael Rene Flores, Associate in Arts.
Alexia Cárdenas, Associate in Arts.
Mariana Angelica Hernandez, Associate of Applied Science and Medical Assisting.
Vanelli Silva, Honors, Certificate in Medical Assisting.
Maria Elena Hernandez Flores, Honors, Associate of Applied Science and Medical Assisting.
Kathy Lou Maciel, Honors, Certificate in Medical Assisting.
Corinne Mason, Associate of Applied Science and Business Technology, Legal Office Assistant.
Hillary Myers, Associate of Applied Science and Business Technology, Legal Office Assistant.
Jocelyn Evans, Associate of Applied Science and Business Technology, Administrative Assistant.
Abigail Ramirez, High Honors, Associate of Applied Science and Business Technology, Administrative Assistant, Office Assistant.
Sarah Chenoweth, Associate of Applied Science and Business Technology, Legal Office Assistant.
Joanna Alvarado, Honors, Associate of Applied Science and Business Technology, Medical Office Assistant.
Maria Tellez, Honors, Associate of Applied Science and Business Technology, Medical Office Assistant.
Maria Yadira Diaz Escareño, Associate of Applied Science in Business Technology Administration, PTK.
Celia Jurado Lopez, Associate of Applied Science and Accounting.
Jesus Perez Miranda, Associate in Arts.
Maximilian Mejia, Associate in Arts.
Sofía Delgadillo Alvarado, Associate in Arts.
Atsiri Garcia, Honors, Associate in Arts.
Esmeralda Ortiz de León, Associates in Arts, APTA.
Jennifer Cruz Garcia, Honors, Associate of Applied Science and Pharmacy Technician.
Braden Rogers, High Honors, Associate in Arts.
Davian Chavez, Associate in Arts.
Javian Alkins, Associate in Arts.
Levi Varela, Associate of Applied Science and Information Technology Support Specialist and Network Administrator.
Paige Arroyo Banda, Associate in Arts.
Miley Pacheco, Honors, Associate in Arts.
Haley James, Honors, Associate in Arts.
Madeline Shirtleff, Honors, Associate in Arts.
Ella Bullen, Honors, Associate in Arts.
Gustavo Josiah Carvajal, Honors, Associate in Arts.
Nicholas Copeland, Associate in Arts.
Rebecca Cruz, Associate in Arts.
Ashley Itzel Ramirez Bautista, Associate in Arts.
Anthony Medina, Honors, Associate in Arts.
Julia Nogales, Associate in Arts.
Jocelyn Farias, Associate in Arts.
Leticia Baeza, Associate in Arts, Spanish Medical Interpreter.
Ana Maria Diaz Alvarez, High Honors, Associate in Arts.
Alejandra Godínez, Associate in Arts.
Alejandra Preciado, Honors, PTK, Associate in Arts.
Mahala Bickerns, Associate in Arts, Honors.
Giselle Sanchez, Associate of Applied Science and Business Management.
Magali Atilano, Associate in Arts.
Tania Rubí Rojas, Associate in Arts.
Dalila Caballero, Associate in Arts.
Reina Isabel Franco, Associate in Arts.
Daisy Flores Torres, High Honors, Associate in Arts.
Neida Mendoza Gonzalez, Honors, Associate in Arts.
Viviana Lisette Villalobos, Associate in Arts.
Samantha Yvette Galindo, Associate in Arts.
Madeline James Smith, High Honors, Associate in Arts.
Andrew Holsinger, High Honors, Associate in Arts.
Ian Gonzalez, Associate in Arts.
Carter Riley Young, Associate in Arts.
Taylor Rai Poor, Associate in Arts.
Alexis Valencia Gonzalez, High Honors, Associate in Arts.
Isabel Wyatt, Associate in Arts.
Mitzi de Dios Hernandez, Associate in Arts.
Rosa Elizabeth Rodriguez Contreras, High Honors, Certificate in Pharmacy Technology.
Vanessa Estrada Ramales, Honors, Certificate in Pharmacy Technician.
Destiny Mendez Guillen, Associate in Arts.
Catherine Blankney, Associate in Arts.
Weston Roberts, Associate in Arts.
Noah Rodriguez, Associate in Arts. Rolando Rodriguez Jr., Associate in Arts.
Josiah Rodriguez, Associate in Arts.
Savannah Carolyn Bryan, Associate in Arts.
Brylan Skitter, Honors, Associate in Arts.
Asia Garcia, High Honors, Associate in Arts.
Lanier York, Honors, Associate in Arts.
Ryan Bader, Honors, Associate in Arts.
Memphis Jones, Associate in Arts.
Jacob Carter, Associate in Business.
Addison Rainey Garza, High Honors, Associate in Arts.
Alexandra Lopez, Associate in Business.
Luis Marmolejo, Honors, Associate in Arts.
Haley Flores Vasquez, High Honors, Associate in Arts.
Moises Reyes, Associate in Arts.
Alejandro Hernandez, Honors, Associate of Applied Science and Information Technology General.
Aliana Joyce Shakari Snyder, High Honors, Associate in Science, Track 1.
Jenna Michelle Ricky, Associate in Arts.
Daisy Cerrato, Certificate of Spanish Medical Interpreter.
Julie Salcedo Bueno, Associate of Applied Science and Business Management.
Esmeralda Vasquez, Honors, Associate in Arts.
Briseida Medina, Honors, Associate in Arts.
Natalia Diaz, Associate in Arts.
Natalie Giselle Amador, Associate in Arts.
Sara Montserrat Lopez, Honors, Associate in Arts.
Lisandro Sandoval, Associate in Business.
Jesus Alberto Lopez, Associate of Appliance Science and Automotive Service Technology.
Cato Sandoval, Associate of Applied Science and Automotive Service Technology.
Isaac Vela, Associate of Appliance Science and Automotive Service Technology.
Zoe Michelle Tomlin, Honors, Associate in Arts.
Brayden Thompson, Associate in Arts.
Destiny Soraya Jaimes Arredondo, Associate in Arts.
Veronica Martin, Honors, Associate of Appliance Science and Civil Engineering Technology, Certificate in Engineering Technology, Certificate in CAD.
Josue Lopez, Associate in Business.
Jocelyn Nevea Perales, Associate in Arts.
Marta Guitron Ornelas, Associate in Arts.
Jaden Santana, Associate in General Studies.
Steven Rodriguez, Associate of Applied Science and Business Technology, Administrative Office Assistant.
Ángel Mendoza, Associate of Applied Science in Information Technology General.
Justina Gonzalez, Associate of Applied Science in Early Childhood Education.
Addison Olivia Nicholas, Associate in Arts.
Claire Reed, High Honors, PTK, Associate in Arts.
Jayla Margarita Solis, Associate in Arts.
Luis Lopez Martinez, Honors, Associate of Applied Science in Vineyard and Winery Technology.
Rosa Isela Mercado, Associate in Arts.
Isabel Cordero, Associate in Arts.
Gabrielle Cordero, Honors, Associate in Arts.
Marisela Urrea, Associate of Applied Science in Early Childhood Education.
Nicola Lee Lamboja, Honors, Associate in Arts.
Bianca Vianney Garcia, Associate in Arts.
Francisco Javier Gonzalez, Associate in Arts.
Gianna Grace Latrell, Honors, Associate in Arts.
Clarissa Ruiz Moreno, Honors, Associate in Arts.
Liliana Alexia Mejia, Associate in Arts.
Victoria Alexis Godinez, Associate in Arts.
Jacqueline Moreno Sanchez, Honors, Associate in Arts.
Denise Corona, Associate in Arts.
Jaslyn Itzel Campos, Honors, Associate in Arts.
Jocelyn Espinosa, High Honors, Associate in Arts.
Angel Hernandez, Honors, Associate in Business.
Camille Anderson, Certificate Stanley Processing.
Lorena Gomez, Certificate in Sterile Processing Tech.
Daniela Sanchez, Certificate for Sterile Processing.
Tony Roth, Certificate in Sterile Processing Tech.
Atquetzali Arteaga, Spanish Medical Interpreter.
David Alan Martinez, Honors, Associate in Arts.
Maya Alfaro, Associate in Arts.
Alexa Lara, High Honors, Associate in Arts.
Ana Jacqueline Alcaraz Zamora, Honors, Associate of Applied Science Transfer in Criminal Justice.
Jessica Fuentes, Associate of Applied Science and Medical Coding and Certificate in Medical Coding.
Angelic Ocalani Cardenas, Associate of Arts.
Catherine Tapia Hernandez, Honors, Associate in Arts.
Dunch Graft, High Honors, Associate in Arts.
Alvin Mendoza Vo, Associate in Arts.
Kelly Cáceres, Associate of Science, Spanish Medical Interpreter Certificate.
Itzareli Armida Martinez, Associate in Arts.
Ashley Eileen Dio, Associate in Arts.
L. Disico, Associate in Arts, High Honors.
Claire Branch Honors, Associate in Arts.
Joy Lolly, High Honors, Associate in Arts.
Taylor Danforth Honors, Associate in Arts.
Dane Backus, High Honors, Associate in Business.
Javier Calvillo Rojas, Spanish Medical Interpreter Certificate.
Diana Bautista, Associate of Applied Science and Medical Assisting.
Alexander de la Torre Honors, Associate in Arts.
Jocelyn Perez, Associate in Arts.
Brianna Gomez, Honors, Associate in Arts.
Celeste Areli Custodio, Associate in Arts.
Don Taylor, Associate in Arts.
Scott Lagerquist, Honors, Associate in Arts and Associate in Business.
Ivan Abonza Calderon, Accounting Clerk and Accounting Certificate.
Chisela Martinez, Associate in Arts.
Lisette Morales Hernandez, Associate in Arts.
Jose Luis Gomez Herrera, Jr., Associate in Arts.
Jose Trinidad Mendoza II, Honors, Associate in Business.
Anthony Lucatero Garibay, Honors, Associate in Business.
David Newton Rocha, Honors, Associate in Science, Track 2.
Samantha Rocha, Honors, Associate in Arts.
Jaime Joshua Reyes Mendoza, Associate in Computer Science.
Italia Vasquez, Associate in Arts.
Cynthia Chiquis Benitez, Associate in Arts.
Alize Adams, Associate in Arts, Honors.
Handed Garland, High Honors, Associate in Arts.
Chloe Dowd, High Honors, Associate in Arts.
Khaled Lance Walber, High Honors, Associate in Arts.
Chloe King, Associate of Applied Science and Business Management.
Elizabeth Quiroz, Honors, Associate in Arts.
Yuritsi Citlali Vega, Associate in Arts.
Yacid Cabrera, Associate in Arts.
Vincent Lino Jimenez, Associate of Applied Science in Vineyard and Winery Technology.
Mariana Crosby, Honors, Associate in Arts.
Viviana Lily Mendez, Associate in Arts.
Rafael Munguia, Associate in Arts.
Sadie Lord, Associate in Arts.
Kira Osborne, Associate in Arts.
Sarah Brianna Elias Gonzalez, Honors, Associate in Arts.
Madison Ross, Associate of Appliance Science, Transfer and Business Administration.
Jitsu Washmeyer, Associate in Arts.
Sienna Michelle Carrasco, Associate in Arts, Phlebotomy.
Annelise Perez Martinez, Associate in Arts.
Leslie Ante Limon, Associate of Arts.
Jocelyn Serrano, Associate of Applied Science, Transfer and Criminal Justice.
Sandy Estrada Mendoza, Associate of Appliance Science and Early Childhood Education.
Briseida Cisneros, Associate in Arts.
Lydia Kristen Calder, Associate of Arts.
Melanie Rodriguez, Associate in Arts.
Stephanie Antonio, Associate of Arts.
Esperanza Alejandre, Associate in Arts.
Destin Olsowski, Associate in Arts.
Maria Yepes, Honors, Associate in Arts.
Marta Garibay, High Honors, Associate in Arts.
Cassandra Guadalupe Saucedo Ceja, Associate in Arts.
Betsy Gomez Sosa, Honors, Associate of Arts.
Brandon Valles, Honors, Associate in Arts.
Celeste Bernal Vidal, High Honors, Associate of Appliance Science, Transfer and Business Administration.
Carla Cardoso Gonzalez, High Honors, Associate of Applied Science in Accounting.
Gloria Ornelas Herrera, Associate in Arts.
Jocelyn Maria Cortez, Honors, Associate in Science, Track 2.
Javen Milan, Associate in Arts.
Annie Loudon, Honors, Associate in Arts.
Cristian Romero Chavez, Honors, Associate in Arts.
Maritza Ramos Mendoza, Associate in Arts.
Jalen Lopez, Associate in Arts.
Victoria Joe Schmidling, Associate in Arts.
Tasha Bernidi Boynton, Associate in Arts.
Julian Sanchez, Associate in Business.
Carmen Cisneros Espinosa, Medical Assistant, Pharmacy Technician, Medical Interpreter Certificate, and minor in Spanish.
Matthew Junior Zamora Lua, Associate in Arts.
Simon Lacazemba, Associate in Arts.
Evie Daylin Ramirez, Honors, Associate in Arts.
Jocelyn Yvette Mendoza, Honors, Associate of Applied Science and Early Childhood Education.
Daisy Herrera, High Honors, Associate of Applied Science and Early Childhood Education.
Lucero Gonzalez, Associate in Arts.
Spirit Francis Shaved, Honors, Associate in Arts.
Isaac David Sanchez, Honors, Associate in Arts.
Jose Luis Cesati Jr., Honors, Associate in Arts.
Jonathan Carlos, Associate in Arts.
Macy Guzman, Associate in Arts.
Anaí Becerra Torres, Spanish Medical Interpreting Certificate.
Haley Trejo Perez, Honors, Associate in Arts.
Karen Trejo Perez, Honors, Associate in Arts.
Amanda Torres, Associate of Applied Science and Early Childhood Education.
Yadira Garibay Castañeda, Associate in Arts.
Uriel Olmedo, Honors, Associate in Arts.
Berenice Vázquez Merino, Honors, Associate in Arts.
Sajid Ruelas, Honors, Associate in Arts. Silvano Saez, Honors, Associate of Applied Science and Civil Engineering Technology.
Víctor Manuel Ochoa Ruiz, Associate in Business.
Rosalinda Gonzalez, Associate in Arts.
Bryn Connolly, Associate in Arts.
Jared Leiva Carmona, Honors, Associate in Arts.
Elizabeth Hernandez Aldana, Honors, Associate in Arts, Spanish Medical Interpreting Certificate.
Jacqueline Hernandez, Associate in Arts.
A.G. Ulises Ramos, Associate in Arts.
Jorge Esteban Campos II, Associate in Arts.
Jaden Science, High Honors, Associate of Arts.
Efraín Hernandez, Honors, Associate of Applied Science, Transfer and Business Administration.
Alisa Wolf, High Honors, Associate of Applied Science and Information Technology, Networking Administration.
Kylie Bradley, Honors, Associate of Applied Science in Criminal Justice.
Julius Martinez, Associate in Arts.
Alexis Mary Jane Daniels, Associate in Arts.
Bree Valenzuela, Associate in Arts.
Angelina Espinosa, Associate in Arts.
Emma Alcázar, Honors, Associate in Arts.
Roxanne Evelyn Cisneros, Associate in Arts.
Ariela Martinez, Associate in Arts.
Rubí Valencia Godínez, Associate in Arts.
Azulemi Olivares Trujillo, High Honors, Associate in Arts.
Brenda Medina, Honors, Associate in Arts.
Cosmo Pepperjack, Associate in Arts.
Serenity Ibarra, Associate in Arts.
Caitlin Isabel Mendez Ochoa, Associate in Arts.
Alexia Palomera Rodriguez, Associate in Arts.
Kaylee Stephanie Ramirez, Junior High Honors, Associate in Arts.
Valeria Romero, Associate in Arts.
Jimena Mendez Guizar, Associate of Arts.
Maria Zaragoza, Spanish Medical Interpreter Certificate.
Lucila Elizabeth Perez, Spanish Medical Interpreter Certificate.
Ligia Fernanda Hewitt, Medical Interpreter Certificate.
Jenny Olivas, Spanish Medical Interpreter Certificate.
Bree Jewel Peters, Associate in Arts.
Coraima Lucia Sanchez Rios, Associate in Arts.
Anaí Belén Domínguez Flores, Honors, Associate in Arts.
Gabriel Pauleni, Associate in Arts.
Elvin Salgado Garcia, Honors, Associate in Business.
Savid Ruiz, Honors, Associate in Science, Track 2.
Ivan Alvarado, Associate in Science, Track 2.
Joshua Ornelas, Honors, Associate in Arts.
Juan León, Associate of Applied Science and Medical Assisting.
Mauricio Ramon Gonzalez, Honor, Associate in Computer Science.
Darren Loya, Associate in Nursing.
Yaritza Soto Ramirez, Certificate in Medical Assisting.
Jessica Gabriela Corona, Associate of Applied Science and Medical Coding.
Julian Colunga, High Honors, Associate in Business.
Sonia Olivera, Honors, Associate in Arts.
Jaden Webb, Associate in Arts.
Jose Campos, Associate in Arts.
Leandra Cisneros, Associate in Arts.
Katie Ellie, Associate in Arts.
Sasana Elizabeth Custer, Honors, Associate in Arts.
Yuleida Garcia, High Honors, Certificate in Medical Assisting.
Will the graduates please stand? Graduates. Okay. Graduates, you may now move your tassel from right to left. You are now college graduates. Congratulations. We wish you every success as you continue your educational journey and your professional careers. Congratulations, class of 2026. Graduates, we will now begin the recessional. The platform party will lead the recessional off the stage. The ushers will then lead the graduates row by row, same manner that we entered. Families and guests, please wait until we exit the SunDome to meet up with your graduates. Thank you, class of 2026. Woo!